Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online on the legendary server. We are just making our way quickly to the Stable Master, going past that very loud water over there. Because we need to find where Laerdan has headed off to. So I'm just assuming that something might happen as we approach, so that's why I've started a little bit before that. Before we do get all that though, we do have the anniversary event once again. Let's just quickly clear out our inventory a bit, I guess, because we don't have enough space for all this stuff. What can I remove? I guess the anniversary gift box to make way for another anniversary gift box. I'm not really going to worry about those. I don't really worry about the fireworks, I'll be honest, and that's all that's in there. So just quickly, I'm going to come over here, see if there is anything. No, there isn't. So what we're going to do then is go through our Hobbit gift of the day and of the week. So I actually do need to get rid of some of this stuff. These are really low-level things. That's not really, but it's also not what we want. Clears a little bit of inventory, gets us a little bit more space. That's good. Let's have a look at what we get for our gifts. So our silver, 50 virtual experience plus 1,000 marks, pretty decent. And then 50 virtual experience plus 5 max morale and power. So we actually get 100 virtual experience. That's pretty nice. Weirdly, they don't stack. I feel like they should, but also I feel like they shouldn't, because then you can probably stockpile a load until you get like virtue boosts or whatever, which we don't currently have, luckily, or unluckily, I guess. So let's not worry about that. We have 29 max morale and power boosts if we really want to increase max morale and power by 5% for an hour and a half. Not really amazing, but I'm sure there's somewhere it can help us. And 1,000 marks, which is pretty nice. So we have a decent chunk of marks, I guess, now. I haven't really done mark farming, so it's always nice to get some in the actual thing. Right, Laerdan's Trail. He came to me 2 days ago, seeking the use of a horse. He said that Master Elrond had given him leave to seek the treacherous Amarthiel. Was that not the case? Please tell Lord Elrond immediately. I joked at the end of last episode that it would be about 2 days, considering the time in between episodes. So I guess that kind of works. I guess. Time-wise in the world, it's been 2 days, and time-wise in life, it's been 2 days since recording that episode. So... or since that episode's gone up at the very least. So, makes sense, I guess. So, we're going to have to head back to Elrond. One of my most annoying things to do in Rivendell, honestly, is travelling back and forth from the last homely house. So, I'm going to skip there until we're with Elrond, because, honestly, you don't want to watch me running back and forth. Honestly, you don't, do you? So, I'll quickly skip ahead and meet him there and see where to go from there. Okay, Elrond. He left 2 days ago. I'm very sorry.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
Alas for Laerdan, there's no time left to lose. We must act at once.
Hope is not in vain.
Okay, so I feel Laerdan's will has broken under the torments of Amarthiel. You have my approval to search his room for anything that reveals the purpose of his departure. I fear there's little time, for he brings the shard of Narquil to Mirabel. Amarthiel will surely be waiting there. Laerdan's room is in this very house. Go now and return to what you have learned once you have learnt more. I'm going to actually go out, because there's actually something kind of funny I found. I was going to mention it, but this gives me an excuse to show you. So, it's a little thing, but I just find it really funny how the Beorning trader is a hobbit. I mean, technically it doesn't matter, because it's just a trader, specifically a trader for Beornings. Like, it's just he by chance trades Beorning stuff, but I just find it really funny and slightly weird that a Beorning trader is actually a hobbit and not a Beorning. But I also understand potentially why that was the case. Actually, no, I was about to say it's probably because it was there from before Beornings, but it wouldn't have been because of there wouldn't be a trader for a class that didn't exist. But enough me elaborate on. Let's read his journal. Oh, that doesn't quite work. Coil of rope and a pack. He seems very unprepared. Pack was evidently left behind intentionally, as terribly worn and would not likely have survived a long journey. Okay, fair enough then. He found a coil of rope which Laerdan has certainly intended to take to him, but apparently overlooked in his haste to leave. Also, it might look a bit more suspicious. The map has a route sketched across it from Rivendell south to Iridium, but it contains no other clues. This journal contains many entries, but it lay open at one particular passage. Reader's journal. I need to say no, of course. Read Laerdan's journal further. Do not fail the prisoner of Sammath Baul session. So it looks like we're getting a session play. We actually get a new wrist, item, bracelet, whatever, out of this. We'll probably go with this one because we get in combat power regen. We don't really care about, but might increase, good. Agility we don't care about really. Vitality is an increase even if it's by 7 and plus power. And then I assume we have another quest after, considering they're a pair. And this one doesn't give us might, but is agility, will, fate. So it's actually good, but we want might. If I was a hunter, obviously I'd go for that. And then annoyingly, the set gives you 72 max morale. Oh no, the set for both of them gives you 72 max morale. So we'll go with the might one and the vitality, and also get the extra morale out of it. Pretty easy. Alright, looks like we're in a session play. Angmarin Bloodletter level 50.
In Sammath Baul, the elf lord Laerdan was tormented, both in body and mind. Even elves can only endure for so long, though Laerdan resisted to the last. When pain alone proved ineffective, Amarthiel turned to deception.
I'm trying to find out what the last one was. There we are, trade. Just thought I'd leave those, just to make sure it's we can see it all. I remember this slightly because I tried to do some color correction the last time, or not color correction, but try and make it less red because there's this like red tint to everything. But I remember now. Was it this one, or is it the one when we came here last? Nonetheless, that's not really what we're after. I quite like the UI. Still prefer mine, but let's see.
I will show you pain.
Okay, clear vermin from Sammath Baul. I received word that the mistress will be coming to Sammath Baul to question the Earth Laerdan. I want everything to run smoothly during a visit. The corpses in the tower have given rise to tremendous blood leeches, and their filth and disease have been distracting for the rest of my servants. I want you to destroy the blood leeches before the mistress arrives. Okie dokie. Nice little feather above. So there is Laerdan. This is obviously previously. Your mistress is wasting her time, Bloodletter. Okay, cool. I'm sure she is. I mean, I kind of obviously want you to succeed because I'm actually just reading this as someone that's on your side. Right, let's have a look at these skills. So this is 2 cut, so this is 2 attack. This is a single attack, but a AoE. This is just a regular old thingy. This is also an AoE, and the skill has a high crit damage. So you parried it. Of course you did. Very slow attacks, but that's fine. Okay. This dude's being horrible. That's fine. I want to try this attack. It seems like the sort of attack, these guys aren't attacking us straight off, so it seems like the sort of attack we want to use. It's got a nice cooldown, but where you want to use it at the beginning and get like a decent crit damage on it, but it seems to actually, every time we've done it, it's done less than it's stated to do. Have you got anything to say? Pity is pleasure to watch them feed on the corpse. There's still moments where there's one step removed from that of our mistress. You are wise to obey. What else have we got to kill? I miss having ranged attacks. But yeah, I want to try this and there we are. That's exactly what we're looking for. So was that a... Yes, got a critical hit on the with dying time on the blood reach for 757. So it's a regular old attack, but it has high crit damage. So we just want to hope that we get it to hit, because that is 3/4 of what their morale is. But it's not like it's difficult, because these are this is a decent thing. This is going to do 2 attacks. It's going to do a decent chunk of damage. And pretty much, if both of them do hit, it's basically... If we got that and this to hit on all damage, on all attacks, that's pretty much it. Yeah, same. Right, there's a door here. I wonder if we can open it. No. No? It was used recently. Okay. So we can't use it, I guess, but that's fine. Morven is up at the very top there, so we've got to make our way all the way back. So it's almost better for us to come down there first, if we would ever, for some reason, do this again, is to come down there first, and then from there, work backwards, killing 10, and then we'd end up back at Morven. But I'm probably not going to end up doing this again for a very, very long time. So, and I'm not even sure how you would fail this. I think it would be very, very difficult for you to fail this by like dying. It's immune to all power drains and most slows and crowd control effects. Interesting. But yeah, I think the only way we could fail is like, I guess leaving, but also somehow dying, which I don't think is very possible. Right, Morven, I did your request for you. Okay. Sakura asleep and Lozuda have another question on which I do not understand why she would send such surplus sluggards to guard Sammath Baul. Surely the bloodletters under my command are sufficient. Awaken all the sleeping Tarkrip and the Yukagoro. Is he to be the? If he is to be the keymaster, you should use his post outside the tower. Use your boot if necessary. Okay. I'm probably better off doing the same thing then by just coming down here first. I mean, it's the same amount of distance, but I'm spending a little less time. Like, if I can basically run to here and be done with that, and then from there, just it's just done. Like, I don't have to go back, do a bunch of stuff, then come back. It just feels like we're doing it quicker. Probably aren't, but it feels like it. I don't know. I mean, I said next time I do this, so I feel like I should do it. Ah, there you are. I didn't actually see you. Sorry. Even though you're quite noticeable. Motivating. The guardhouse I'm going. Don't you let me see you here when I come back. Preening one. Okie dokie. Well, I was just told to do what I was told to do, alright? So I'm just doing what I'm told. Don't have a go at me. I wasn't sleeping, don't tell the lady. Well, she knew you were sleeping, alright? I kind of wish there was, like, this. Like, obviously there's monster play exists, other thing, but imagine, like, this sort of thing. Where you could just be this, like, Amber and Bloodletter guy. Obviously it kind of wouldn't work, because it would almost have to be an alternate thing, or, like, you'd eventually end up dead anyway, because, you know, that's just kind of how that works, but... It'd be an interesting thing to explore. I think it would just be kind of cool if it was like these session plays, but on a larger scale. Right, 2 more. Hopefully I can find 2 more. Oh, he did kill them. That dude is a meanie. He's very mean. I'm glad I didn't get on his bad side. Right. What's the idea, Worm? You think you got power, do you? Well, go talk to Morven if you think it's a problem. See, and now I can come back here. And we're just, like, literally here now. So that's good.
I will show you pain.
Oh. No, it was this bit I got corrected. Our mistress has arrived, Bloodletter. Since you've been such use, I grant you this boon to watch her interrogation of the elf Laerdan. Some few of your brothers have also been given this great honour. They too may be rewarded. Wait for Amarthiel to finish her interrogation. You've been a pawn this entire time. Damn it. So we have well and truly been duped. Mistress, I would be an honor to travel the north in search of the ring. No, I think it's Mordrin Baul. Luzadurk is dead. Laerdan's allies will be here soon. Prepare yourself. Your death will be of some use to Angmar. Well, this is where we die. You had our mistress. Okay. Allies of the elf will soon arrive to bring him for freedom. Return him at once to his cell. Would not give his friends the pleasure of seeing him alive. Alright, come back, Laerdan. Come with me. A loud crash echoes across the room. It's too late, blah. The elf will die here for Angmar and the mistress. Right, we're back. I would have thought it would be really cool. I know it would be very difficult to do this, but if you could, like, have our character come running through, it would be difficult because since then we have changed our armor quite a bit, I think, or at least in the cloak, and I'm pretty sure some other stuff has definitely changed. But I thought it would be really cool if you could, like, I just imagined my my character on Arkenstone, Talvelar, coming through in his, like, you know, the red clothing that we've got, running through with a bow and sort of not necessarily attacking, but that'd be like the ending of that. I thought that might be a cool concept of something like that, but unfortunately not. So we're going to go grab this one. We're going to switch it for the Band of the Brown Wizard, which has been with us for quite a long time, since the North Downs. That is probably like 20 levels away from what we have. And then we'll go quickly talk to Elrond and then finish off for today, because that did take quite a bit of time in there. So let's go quickly, jump to Elrond, and I'll see you in a second. Right, Elrond, hello, how are you?
A strange fate brings you hither.
I can understand now how Laerdan was broken. The evils of Angmar are truly great. If they can turn a father's love for his daughter into a terrible weapon, this forebodes a greater evil still.
Hope is not in vain.
And then that is our next one to go with that, which will get us an extra... Well, this is the thing, right? We'd have to switch up for the Bracelet of Valor to get the 72, which means we lose quite a bit of might, well, like 33 might or something like that. Yeah, 33 might. We lose our Vitality, which we don't, and our Max Morale, which we're not getting back enough of. And also, we're getting Fate, but we're losing... Yeah, Agility, we're gaining Fate, sorry, but we're losing Vitality and quite a bit of Might and just Max Morale. So probably not worth switching out for. I'd almost look at that and maybe think about swapping that out for the bracelet we just got, but I'm not sure about it. But I'm going to accept that one, and then that looks like another session play, so we'll do that one in the next episode, just to make sure things don't go on for too long. But that's going to be it for this episode then. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Next episode looks like we will be getting to level 54. We're currently 9,000 XP away, so that's pretty good for us as well. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.